TK, where the fuck you at?
What's happening? Hello and welcome back, Faith Fighters. How are you doing today? Now, I know you may be thinking, why am I not as bright as usual? I have a headache, my eyes hurt, and the light is causing it. Today we have a Q&A. I'm dropping videos back to back to back, but don't hold me to that. Trust. The grind does begin now. I will say that 2025 is blowing by fast, and I just can't sit back and let it, you know what I'm saying, go without me taking a hold of the reins. So we dropping videos OD. Now, yes, we already did a Q&A once, but that was like when we were first getting to know each other. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying, we gotten to know each other. I know your favorite foods. I know the spots you like to go to. But I want to know about your family. I want to know about your background. Let's talk about those. So I have some questions from y'all, and it's currently late. I'm lagging a little bit, and it's hot in my room. Please forgive me. I have questions here from the Discord and my Instagram, and I'm just gonna answer your questions one by one. Hopefully it doesn't take long. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get the Instagram ones out the way because it's not that many. Okay, first question, right? From Nathan_R234. He asks, how long have you been drawing, and what's your manga collection looking like? Oh, brother, would I love to show you. For the current amount of time, I've been drawing since I was about 5, maybe 4. And taking the craft of art seriously, I would say about 4 months, maybe 3, because it was last year, like the very end of last year. So I want to say maybe 4 months, 5, you know what I'm saying? I've really been taking this art stuff seriously, but I've been drawing my whole life. It's just been something that I loved, and you feel me, a gift from God that he gave me. And my manga collection is getting thick. We might need the light for this one, because bam, you feel me though. First, I'm gonna start you off with Gotcha Akuda. I love this manga series. Don't mind the bents on the ends, bruh. I didn't take good care of her, you feel me? But the rest of them I will. Every time I go to the bookstore, they don't have book 2, 3, or 4. But also that was a week ago, and I went on vacation, so we got to go see if they read up. Besides that, though, when I tell you this Don to Don collection getting thick, it's getting thick. I started the series off on book 3, as you can see. Ooh, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. That miscount. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Because I left, like I said, I'm still at the back of Don to Don 11. I want to say I'm at like chapter 92, I think. Yeah, man. This series right here is really, really good to me. Like, I feel it's different. Like, obviously there's gonna be people who don't, you know what I'm saying, agree, but how do I say this? Do I give a damn? But yeah, you feel me? The collection's getting thick, and it's only gonna get thicker from here. On to the next question. Okay, next question from Paris is her name, love. Now, I think this is Christ-like in the server. Hey, let me go ahead and answer your question, right? Where do you see FF, Faith Fighter, in 5 years, and what kind of legacy do you wish Faith Fighter to have? Faith Fighter in 5 years, we will have a book or 2 published. Faith Fighter in 5 years, we will be past 100,000 subscribers for sure. In the next 5 years for Faith Fighter, I can see it as a brand, you know what I'm saying? Not just something where, we talk about books and anime, but my big picture for Faith Fighter is for it to be a group or a community of people where all creatives can be. If you want to make music, if you want to make clothes, if you want to make art, if you want to draw, paint, if you sew, it don't matter what you do. All ways of creativity, all ways of life are welcome here in Faith Fighter. And I want that to be something that we can build upon. And the legacy, man, this is going to be something that's going to be like generational. You feel me? Like, recently I've really dived deep into what I want and what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, me as a person, me as a human being being sinful, you know what I'm saying? I pray that this brand, that this, you know, this legacy is very, very Christ based. Like, I want this to be somewhere where people can be accepted, even with their scars, even with their wounds, you feel me? And a place where people can get together and just love each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to argue, we don't have to hate, we don't have to do none of that the world already does. We just here to be with each other, understand each other. That's what I want my legacy to be. Uno Bless asked, I'm sorry, I'm lagging right now, bro. When it's all said and done, how do you want the world to remember TK? That's a good question. I want the world to love TK, bro. You feel me? I feel like there's a lot of people out there who, you know, ooh, that's a good question. I feel like when it comes to celebrities, there gets to a point to where they're so famous that they don't even care about what they do anymore. You feel me? So, like, for example, Drake. When you hear a Drake song, you're like, okay, you know, it's Drake. Being because he's done this shit so well and so good for so many years, it's like, it's what else can you do? So for me, I want to just show the world that I can be the best at whatever I put my mind to. Because if I can do it, so can you. I want to show the world that, you know what I'm saying, there's not only one path that you can take, but you can make your own. I want to show the world that, you feel me, if you put your mind to something, if you believe in it, and you believe in it strongly, and you believe that God will take you there, you can do it no matter what it is, you feel me? I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not the best, you know what I'm saying, representation, but a lot of time, God doesn't choose the best representation because the person that he picks, he knows is flawed. He knows is not good in the head. He knows is not perfect. So if that person can do it, if the person that God chose can do it, then that means the people that he's leading can do it as well. So when I make my manga and I publish it and I make my anime, right? And I say, look, I did it. That means y'all can do it too. And it's not just gonna be one thing. I'm gonna knock out different things. Cause my plan right now is when I get done with my manga and I make my anime and everything's said and done and we did our press conferences and all that, the next big thing I'm gonna do is music. I'm gonna take a new path and I'm gonna see how music can take me. And people gonna say, TK, you can't do music. Same way they said I couldn't do manga. And guess what? I'm gonna do it. And then that's gonna show y'all can do it too. I just wanna show the world that, hey, TK is a hard worker. He's someone you can love. He's someone you can look up to. He's someone that never stopped. He never quit. You know what I'm saying? He believed in what he thought was right. And when he believed in it heavy, he went through with it. That's what I want the world to know TK as, a believer. Fave manga artist from 00, 00000000000. I would say my fave manga artist, I mean, it's really only 2 manga that I can, you know, type. At the current moment, I will say that Don's art style is very unique to me. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy Yukinobu Tatsu's art style. I really enjoy, you know, the way he does his art. But there are a plethora of many other talented, artists and manga artists that are, you know, out there who are great with what they do. But I just can't think of them right now off the top of my head. I apologize. Local Rice. Hey, Brody. Do you mess with oh my God. Do you mess with Bleach, the anime, quote unquote? I do like the way that the art style is. You know, I like the art style. I like the way the drip is. I like the way it looks. But I haven't watched it to say if I like it or don't like it yet. So we're going to put that on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all my 12 episode animes out the way. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the year. And then all the long-term ones I'm going to watch at the end of the year. You feel me? Or whatever falls into place. That's just what it is, bro. Brother, you got a long name, so I'm going to just... What sport team / brand do you love the most? Any sports, doesn't matter what sport. What sports team? I'm not really a sport team type of guy. Like, I don't really watch football. I don't really watch basketball. I mean, I'll watch a highlight, but I'm never, like, the type of guy to be like, go Birds, go Birds. Like, that's not me. That's just not who I am. If I had to pick a team, I would definitely say it would be basketball. I couldn't pick a team, but I could pick a player. Currently, right now in the league, My favorite player is Anthony Edwards. Reason being, he just give like that fun back into the game. Like I feel like with basketball, especially in the NBA, they suck all the fun out of it because they be calling everything. Like the game, the sport isn't fun anymore because of the refs. Like you can't celebrate no more. Even in NFL, you can't celebrate no more. You can't do the slightest stuff and you get a tech. That's so lame, bruh. But he be talking his shit. He be talking whatever on his head, and I like that. I appreciate that. The best brand or my favorite brand to answer your question. Uh, I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. Like, this is kind of an underrated one, but I like "You Matter" by Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? The dude from Vine. I really think that his brand has a meaning to it. But if you were talking about sports wise, I guess Nike. I don't fucking know. Okay, next question by the same person. Who is the best artist after Will? If you don't say Sudi, I am going to do the unspeakable stuff to you. It's not you, Sudi. I'm sorry. Who is the best artist after Will? Damn. And by the way, for those who don't know context, he's talking about in the Discord. The second best from Will, I want to say Cat, but it's not. I don't know. Like, there's plenty of people in the Discord who have like art abilities out the wazoo, like Super Berberus, OD. I don't know. I have to come back to that. I can't answer that right now. I'm sorry. And that's all for the Instagrams. Now we're gonna go to Discord and I'm gonna read y'all questions real quick. I don't know if it's cause like I just got off 4 planes back to back, or if it's like allergy season. But I am. You feel me? It was just cold as hell outside. We start warming up. Now my nose want to start running and sneezing and all that other shit. I was trying to be healthier. Maybe that's my body getting the stuff. Okay, so I asked y'all questions on Discord. I said, yo, everybody, I need questions for this YouTube video, so ask all good questions here. Anything. You can ask whatever you want. First question we got is from Rory. Shout out, Rory. If you had one thing to say to your younger self that they'd always remember, what would it be and why? Damn! That's a good question. What would I tell my younger self for them to always remember? And the thing about it is, it's one thing, okay? I would tell my younger self to never lose that spark. Never lose that spark that made him so kind and so loving, because if I'm keeping it a buck, this world that we live in will suck that kindness directly out of you. And it's done it before to me. But I've had to learn that, the world is always going to be cruel to you. So no matter how bad it gets, always put a smile on your face. Always be kind to another, even if they being a dickhead to you. You know what I'm saying? And just keep that kindness in your heart. Keep that spark. You know what I'm saying? Keep that energy you have to where you can make people smile just off being in their presence. You feel me? Keep that kindness in your heart for sure. Next question is from Leary. Shout out Leary. I don't know if I'm saying your name right or not, but correct me if I'm wrong. What age did you start doing art, and what was your first anime? Okay. I want to say at 5, because, like when you spawn into Earth and whatnot, that's when you kind of like first spawn in and you see like the game and your FOV is open. I would say 5. Probably about 5, coloring books, etc., things like that. My first anime, I think it was Naruto. But knowing me, I'm a type of person, like, if something gets boring or it gets, like, in between, I'll watch something else. So I think my first finished anime was Akame Got Killed. Because I watched Naruto, but there were parts where it was like, all right, nigga, like, them filler parts, I was like, all right, let me watch something else. So I started watching Akame Got Killed, watched that shit all the way through, and it just got me back into it. Yeah, I think that was the first one that I watched. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that was my first. Why did you get into art? Okay, art has always been something I was good at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see something, I could draw it. If it was a reference, I could draw it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, there's a lot of things that I like, video games, different books, different comics, superheroes, Spider-Man, Marvel, all that, right? So a lot of the time in class, like whenever I was bored or whenever I was home, and my mom was like, "Nah, you can't get on the game." My nana was like, "Nah, no TV." I would resort to drawing, and when you don't have nothing to draw, like I just seen stuff and I drew it. So a lot of the time we would watch, TV together in the living room, and it'd be like, Spider-Man on or the Disney Channel, and I would draw Spider-Man. I would draw, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but Skylanders. I used to draw Skylanders because I used to have little figures. So I would sit down, draw the Skylanders, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I would, just sit down and see it and draw it. And that's why, in my current journey, I was like a big struggle for me to get into drawing for my creativity because I've been so used to drawing from reference. So yeah, that's what got me into it at first. Haji said, my dog. Haji said, what keeps you motivated when it comes to your manga? Damn, y'all hit me with the slugs today. I ain't gonna lie, the main thing that keeps me motivated to keep going and not drop this shit on the floor is y'all, bro. Like, you feel me? I can't just give up on this YouTube shit. And that's another thing, like, I feel like God put everything the way it is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because, say, for example, there wasn't a Discord and I didn't know y'all, I could drop this shit easily. I could drop this shit easily. Because there are days where I'm like, I'm having bad mental days or, like, I'm having, artist things. And I just want to quit. You know what I'm saying? We all do. And it's just some days I sit down and I'm like, okay, what the bros on? What we doing in the Discord? And I'm just hearing y'all ideas. You feel me? How motivated y'all are to keep going. And also, one other thing that motivates me, I'll be damned if I'm working a 9 to 5 when I'm 40 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, tomorrow years old. I have a way out. And to be honest with you, a lot of people don't even get this far. So why stop now? I'm not going to do it. Next question coming from Tim OC. Damn, all the bros popping out from, you know what I mean? Do you go to the gym? Overly. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie, I don't go to the gym. I work out right there. Push-ups, sit-ups, crunches. These are not crunches, I apologize. Crunches, you know what I'm saying? Hit these all the time. But I mainly do push-ups, but for some odd reason, it's not some odd reason. I'm not consistent. I'm gonna keep it stacked. Let me not even lie to y'all. But I did get a gym membership. I am going to the gym tomorrow. My first day will be tomorrow, and I'm gonna have what's it called? I'm gonna have time with a trainer. Damn. Yeah, I'll go in with a trainer tomorrow, and we gonna see what my regimen is and all that other stuff. When the first chapter coming out, brother? It's gonna come out when it comes out. Do you hear me? All right. I have to sneeze. I don't have to sneeze anymore. But yeah, with the chapters, etc., I don't have a certain date for it. I'm just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is when you rush things, they don't come out the way you want them to come out. I personally want this to come out the way I want it to come out. And it just has to, be a process. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I've started the story over. I've put things in certain places. And I know I told y'all I'm not going to tell y'all a lot of stuff because I want y'all to have faith in me. But if y'all do have questions, ask me questions. Like, I am working on my manga. Like I said, I just took a trip. So now it's time to lock in. I'm not going to lie. When I got off that plane, I told myself, I'm going to lock in until the next trip. What does that mean? I got to work my ass off to be able to afford the next trip. So that means I got to work hard, belt to ass, belt to ass. Hashira said, what's up, gang? What's up, Brady? Leary said again, make a video reacting to ghost stories, dub. That's not a question, brother. Will, quick questions or maybe long if you want. Do you have to, you don't have to answer them all. What are some? 5 unexpected or underrated anime. Ooh, I can tell you right now. Boom, right? Number 1, Heavenly Delusion. Watch it. 2, Vivi. Watch it. 3, A Comet Got Killed. Watch it. 4, damn. I don't even got my list right. My Happy Marriage. Watch it. And the last one, unexpected or underrated? Unexpected. I have to look real quick. Hold on. I want to say Magi, but like people watch Magi though. Magi's good too. Watch it. I haven't finished it. I don't know why I'm saying watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know something. Blue Period. Watch it. And honorable mentions. Blue Box. Watch it. 5 games you've played recently. I've been on Rainbow Six Siege heavy recently. I love Rainbow Six Siege, you feel me? I love how, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of people compare it to Call of Duty, but in Call of Duty, it's just gun battles. Like, it's basically like, if you're better, you're better. There is no, you know what I'm saying, if he's better than me, there's no beating that man. But when Rainbow Six Siege, it's like a mind game. Like, there's ways to get around, you know what I'm saying, a person, even if they are better than you. So it's an even playing field any way you look at it. Another game, I love a Elden Ring. I love a challenge, you feel me? I love a good challenge. A lot of new games I've been looking at is story mode games. Because I want to play a lot of games with y'all on stream. But, Marvel Rivals too. I want to play that too, for sure. And that's really it right now, low key. Okay, on to the next. Twig. Why haven't you watched Erased? Who are you talking to? That's another one. Watch it. First of all, don't even disrespect me like that, because I'm tired of y'all telling me, like, I don't watch anime. I'm a anime watcher. Low key, I might watch it again. It's been like 3 years since I watched that. I ain't gonna lie. I think I watched it in like 2021, 2020, somewhere around there. But yeah, Twig, stop disrespecting me, boy. I watched Erased, and it was beautiful. Will you do gaming on YouTube? 100%. Matter of fact, I think what I'm gonna do is when I get enough money to buy a new PC, I would love to spark up my live channel, and we could turn the live channel into a strictly gaming channel, or we could just have it as a live channel. Really, whatever y'all want to do. Let me know what y'all want to do in the comments. You feel me? I always love to hear y'all ideas. Don't ever think I don't want to hear what y'all have to say. Tell me in the comments what y'all want to do. Because currently we at like 100 and something subscribers on the live channel. I haven't really been sparking up lives because there's not much to do. But like I said, I do have technical difficulties. I'm working with what I got right now. It is what it is. How did you come into faith? I love that question, Jake. Thank you so much. To be honest, I'm a curious soul, meaning I do dumb shit a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Doing these dumb things that I did a lot of the times, the only way to get out of those dumb things, I would say, Lord, please, 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 please get me out of this thing. And I would just sit there and watch God take me out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? Take me out of it again and again and again and again. And it was this one time, I might tell y'all this story later on, but it was this one time I did something very dumb, and I couldn't do nothing but pray to God and just ask him, like, please help me with this. And come to find out, that thing just went away. You feel me? It's happened time and time again. Again, like I said, I'm young and dumb, so it's like I continue to make mistakes. Even today, I made a mistake. You feel me? So I'm trying to better myself, because I keep forgetting that some of y'all look up to me. Some of y'all look up to me as like a big brother. Some of y'all look up to me as like a leader. Some of y'all look at me as like a little bro, but overly mature little bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I can't, if I'm running Faith Fighter, or if I'm somebody that has, a leader position, I can't be, doing stuff, and I can't do the same thing I'm telling y'all not to do. So I'm trying to better myself, better my mind, better my spirit, better my body, better my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Boom, period. But yeah, it's just been time and time again. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really answer your question. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna give you one of my testaments, or my testimony. My bad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a time and period where me and my mom did not have a place to live. You feel me? And all you can do in that situation is ask God, please help me. You feel me? Like, please. Nobody wants to go through that. You feel me? So, you pray, and you just think, like, because in our heads we're so greedy and arrogant, we think if it doesn't happen at that moment, then he doesn't care about us. That's not true, though. So what happened was, we went to apartment, back to apartment, back to apartment. We even went to the trenches. We went to the hood. We was like, yo, we'll take anything. We just trying to get somewhere, right? Even the hood was like, nah, gang, you're not getting in here, B. And then we stayed with our aunt, and come to find out, there was a new building that they were building. It was brand new. We were the first people in there, and it was like a luxury apartment. And on paper, this is another reason why my faith is so strong and my belief system is so strong. Like when y'all tell me, TK, you can't do that, bullshit. We were not supposed to be in that house. We were not supposed to be in that apartment. That credit score said otherwise. That money said otherwise. But you know what also said otherwise? God said otherwise. We put in the application a day later. We got into the apartment and we were like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? The school is down there. I don't know how we gonna figure that out. We driving around the new city that we just got into. Guess what? The school is right around the corner. God makes everything happen for a reason. He always knows what's right for you, even when you think you don't know what's right for yourself. That's why my faith is strong, and that's how I got into my faith. A question from Kat. What are you going to do after you finish your manga and anime? I'm going to pursue a different path, obviously. A few things that I have in mind is music. Obviously, I think I want to do music and just see how far that takes me. If I can get on stage, if I can go to on tour, if I can, do something like that. Or I might take streaming like seriously, for a year or two, see how far I can get with that. Those are just ideas that I want to do. But the music thing is for sure. I want to see if I can game, like, and see if how far I can take that. Basketball. I want to see how far I can take that. These are just things I want to knock down. You know what I'm saying? I want to knock off and knock off and knock off. Like it's kind of like a bucket list. I just want to knock things off, and just see how far I can take it. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I got playing right now. Do you plan on having more or less than 300 chapters? I have no idea because I'm still trying to figure out the chapters thing, like how to convert it into episodes or how to convert it into volumes. But I think it will probably be around 300 because, or maybe less, low key, more or less. I have no idea. I'm sorry if I'm not answering your question. Question from Flame, DG Flame to be exact. Who's your favorite Dandadan character? Ooh, now we're getting into it. Now there's a lot of different characters, especially now in the chapters that I'm reading. I really love Momo, obviously, because she's badass. Like she put pain in. I really like Momo, but I also like I like the girl. I like her. Let me show you. I like her right here. I like how, you know what I'm saying, like she can't talk and they kind of rely on, a lot of people don't pay attention. Like they'll say like the dialogue in the book is dumb or whatever, but you gotta realize they're kids, like they're literally teenagers. So the fact that she can't speak and she's like figuring out how to speak, and again, spoiler, the fact that they kicked her out, I find that so crazy. I really like her character design. Who else? Obviously Okaroon and Granny Saiko. Saiko? Say. What would you tell aspiring artists to grow and cultivate their craft? Draw. That's what I would tell them. I would tell them to draw. Nah, but I would tell them to make their own path. And the reason why I say that is because, especially in the Discord, I see what a lot of people do, and even myself, I did this, but I had to break off from that. We see people at the top, right? And we try and copy their path to a T, and we say, well, they did it this way, so I have to do it that way. No, brother. When I tell you that you can do whatever you put your mind to, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. But you can do it your own way. If the path is this way, start and branch off on that motherfucker. Reason I say that is because people look up to certain people, but then it's like people could look up to you. Why is that not a possibility? People always they don't believe in themselves enough. You feel me? And even now at this point, I don't believe myself to the 100% of max, but I believe that some of us are lacking faith and lacking, the ability to just believe. Go your own path. That's all it is. Draw and go your own path. That's my advice. What's the most annoying aspect of art for you currently? Learning shit. Cause you gotta understand, like, my whole life I've been doing art for fun and just like drawing from reference. But now that I have to draw my characters in unique poses, draw my characters in, unique clothes and unique hairstyles and unique this, and that, it's like I have to learn perspective. I have to learn this and I have to learn that and I have to learn this. And the thing about it is like all that takes time, and it's like I could have been learning this stuff way back then, but then again, it's like I also love it. It's a love-hate relationship. But yeah, right now with my manga process or just art in general, I would say the most annoying would be like having to learn a specific thing, perspective in particular. What do you do when you're not motivated? I just sit back and cry. That's what I do. Nah, let me stop playing. To be honest with you, a lot of the time I just sit and thug it out. Like I'll, force myself to do whatever I need to do. But in hindsight, that's not healthy. When I am not motivated, I either take a break, to clear my head because mind you, I'm a lot of the time I'm sitting at this desk all day and that's not healthy for me nor you. So, I'll go outside. It's not snowing anymore. I'll go outside. I'll go, we'll go shopping or we'll go get groceries. Sometimes you need to take that break so you can come back with fresh eyes and really just see it a different way. You know what I'm saying? Gay son or thought daughter, pass it up. I'm nah, bruh. Nah. Damn, that was it. Kind of blew by that fast. Anyway, I love y'all boys, bro. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all for sharing y'all questions. I would love to do this again if y'all are down. Um, I really do love y'all, bro, and I appreciate y'all. It's time to lock in. I told myself that I was going to do something amazing with my life, and that starts now. I've been holding back. I've been, being lazy. I've been doing this and doing that, doing shit that I'm not supposed to. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna work on myself and I'm gonna work on us. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on being a better leader for y'all. I love y'all so much, bro, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming back, Faith Fighter, and I am glad to see you again. I'll see you next time, brother. Goodbye.